Alright, let's start heading out then. Alright, so we gotta go and get the battery. Or not get the battery, but go to the area where we can use said battery. Alright, let's go... Let's see, can we? Yeah, okay. We'll just go through the shortcut area again. Won't take us that long to get there. Alright. Alright, so just head down here. Yeah, we go through here. Yeah, it's the freaking birds again. I don't even know why they're even here, to be perfectly honest. Don't really serve any purpose. Alright. Then I think this area is how we get back to all the outdoors stuff. Yeah. I'd imagine after we don't have to get to these, if there's a part where we don't have to go to this area again, I'd imagine we're supposed to take this and then use it to go downstairs in the grand hallway. That might be like one of the last parts of the game, if not maybe one of the last area you have to go to. Who knows? I don't know where that goes in this game. Alright, I don't think we go that way. Actually, we might. Actually, yeah, I think we do go that way. Let's try going that way first. Not entirely sure. It's one or the other. Yeah, it's this way. More than yeah. I was pretty sure it was this way because this is the area this is the direction we went to where we spent the most time. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, dang it, how far back are we? Because I was actually thinking of bringing the crank with me. Which, actually, there's, an area we can go to not far from here. Because I think we're probably gonna need the oh, hold on. Where is... Oh! So that's how you change the... Alright, so you can hit left and right on the D-pad to do that. That's nice. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how do you get to the residential area, though, from here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, dang it. So, keep going this way. Take us to that area. Ah, dang it. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Let me go back through here, because how far back would we have to go to get the freaking crank? Or not, an item box, or whatever. Because if I don't have to go all that way back there. I won't. Let's see, I could go to the... I think I'll stop by the one in the courtyard, because that one would probably take the least time to get to. And I don't think this is how you get to it, is it? No, it's not. You have to go through this door and then... Okay, so the other door led to the courtyard, didn't it? Okay. Alright, let's take a detour and go to the freaking courtyard, because I forgot to pick up the crank like a moron. Because more than likely, if we're using the battery, we're probably going to need the crank too. Considering they've had us keep the crank for this long and we've never used it, and we're actually going back to this area now. So I'd imagine they would probably have it to where we're using the crank again. Hopefully it doesn't spawn more crows. I don't think it will, though. Oh, is that Crimson Head? I don't think so. It's not fast enough. And unfortunately, that means it's probably going to become a Crimson Head. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if I'm going to be coming through this area again anyway. The only reason I'm going through this area now is because I was an idiot and didn't pick up an item when I was supposed to. Now I wonder if that monster in chains is actually going to be here. Last time we saw him, he was in there, but then he disappeared when I went back into the building. Alright, we're not going to bother with this guy. Alright, maybe we are. Well, he's going to die. I thought I already did that with this guy. I thought there was already a zombie here last time and I did that. I was literally just about to say, I wonder if we're going to hear the explosion off of the distance, but yep, we did. That was actually surprisingly loud considering how far away we were. Because there's a good amount of distance we made a good amount of distance between us and him. Alright, I think I just hear the fireplace. Yeah. Alright, let's get our crank. You know, it's ironic that we're picking the crank up from this area because of, this is where we first got the crank, so I guess it's... You know what, I guess it's, pretty much full circle. Alright, let's get the crank. Is there anything else we need to get here? Mo disc. No. Let's swap out the, I'm thinking about maybe swapping out my shotgun, because I don't know if there's going to be any enemies in between there, but I don't want to have to waste... And I'm sure there's going to be another item box before too long in the next area, because it just seems like there's a big gap in between. Alright, let's swap out the, Actually, I should not have done that. There we go. Alright, let's swap them out for the sake of it. We got a decent amount of ammo. And I don't think we need anything else. I think we're good. Is there a fuel thing in this place? I don't think there is. This is kind of curious, because some of the areas have them and some of them don't. Alright, now let's go all the way back out, and, go back to where we should have been already. Alright, let's backtrack. Again. Unnecessary backtracking. The only reason this backtracking is necessary is because I'm an idiot. I gotta figure out where I'm going here. That night, I think you do run a little faster when you're don't have a weapon equipped. And we... Alright. I don't know how that works. Yeah, literally, I went this way. Here we go. I don't know why that didn't work last time. Pretty much went the same frickin' direction. Turn! There, good lord. All these frickin' trees. Yeah, there is like no dedicated sprint button or anything. There's not even like a sprint button at all, I don't think. It's either you go a little slower with your weapon drawn, or you go a little faster without your weapon drawn. Alright. Now let's go and put the battery in the elevator. I just had a random thought that I was wondering if, just a moment ago I tried pressing L1, like the button to draw your weapon, but not fire it. And I was thinking, I wonder if you could actually, if there's any hand-to-hand combat somewhat in this game, like you just punch. Because obviously the closest to that is like the knife, but we don't have that with us right now. And the more snakes. Oh, those are some freaking dangerous snakes if they can cause blood to burst out of you. But, yeah, there is no punching in this game, and I was also thinking, like, I don't even know if that's something that happens in the later Resident Evils. The closest you get to that, I think, is still just knifing people, or whatever. Alright. Battery's been taken out. Well, let's use the battery. Okay, let's go through here. We're going up, not down. Okay, alright, we never have used that elevator, I don't think, before. Alright, so... Alright, we're now, I think this... So I think what it wants us to do now is use the crank to... Because I remember it mentioned the waterfall before, and I think that's where we're going now, is we're finally going behind that waterfall. Alright. So that's why I went back and got the crank, because I figured we were probably going behind the waterfall. Either that or that, because I didn't think the elevator would have, the elevator would have either taken us. Yeah, see, the sound of waterfall seemed to stop, so. I figured either the elevator may have taken us somewhere, or the waterfall is probably where we're going. That's why I went all the way back, out of my way, to get the crank. That's why the crank never gets discarded, because, I don't know if you'll ever not need the crank. Well, this probably is the last time we'll need it, but in terms of actually giving the game giving us an option to discard it, I don't think it will. Alright, so yeah, we finally get to go back here then. Alright then, let's see what's down here. Alright, let's get our weapon equipped. Oh, hey. I guess we'll pick these up. Picks them up and they're like, oh, it hurts! It's poisonous! Oh, alright, here's an item box already. Hey, there's actually like jars of food or whatever in there if you looked. Alright. We might get the shotgun then. Because I kind of figured they would have given us another item box, considering the last item box was all the way out in the graveyard. Can we combine the red and blue ones? Nope, you can't, because the red ones are frickin' picky like that. That's so stupid. You can combine the blue ones and the green ones. I don't know if you can combine anything with the red ones, because the red ones seem like the most frickin' pickiest ones out of all of them. Which frickin' sucks. Let's take the green one and the blue one, because I think you can combine those. Yeah, see, the blue and the green get along just fine. Why can't the frickin' red ones? Alright, I'm just curious. Can you combine all three of these now that the other ones are? Yes, you can. Okay, then. Alright, then. Alright, so it looks like you might not be able to combine them initially, but once they're already combined with another herb, then the red ones can get combined. You can combine the red ones. I wonder if that completely gets rid of the... I wonder if it still, you know, acknowledges the fact, like, it seems like I said earlier, it seems like the blue herbs heal, you know, cure poison if you're poisoned. So, I wonder if, like, depending on what you combine and, like, you know, if you, like with this, like I said, was if you combine a blue and a green together and then you combine it with a red, like I just did, does it still keep what's the word? Does it still keep the, benefits or whatever of using a blue? Or does it completely overwrite it if you combine it with a red? I'm probably confusing you right now, and I apologize for that. Alright, let's swap out our weapons. I think that's good. Yeah, I'd imagine if they give you the option to combine it, it probably would not overwrite anything. So, let's actually save here. If it's giving us the option to save, then we might as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how the herbs work. I don't even know if the blue ones actually are the only ones that cure you of the poison effect. I'm just assuming that because obviously when I use the first aid spray, which granted isn't a herb, but when I used the first aid spray when I was fighting that one spider quite a while back, it poisoned me. Well, not even the spider. The funny thing is, the spider itself didn't even poison me. It was the frickin', like, the acid or whatever it was spitting out when it as it died. But, yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. What's this? There's a hexagonal hole here. Alright, then I guess we can't go further that way. I guess that's gonna be, Wait a minute. Can we use the crank there? Or do we have to have something else? It's not necessary to use this now. Let's try it one more time. No? Alright, then I guess that's an area we're gonna need to get another item for later. There is another door back here, so let's go through here. Oh gosh, another split pack. Oh! Shotgun shells. Thank you. Anything else? Nope. Looks like that area got blocked off by a boulder or something. It's almost what it looked like. Another door. What's behind door number 2? We got another herb. Guess we'll pick it up, I guess. Let's see if we can combine that with, No, Nope, we can't. Alright, so maybe you can't combine two of the same herb together. I think the only ones you may be able to do that with are green ones. Like right off the bat, you can only combine two green ones together. Wonder what it was dug for. I was seriously like half expecting it to say, I was half expecting it to say that, oh, handgun ammo. I was half expecting it to say, like, there's a giant dark hole here. Do you wish to jump down it? Like, okay, dude, that's a little extreme. At least the other areas you were able to jump down, or you can probably see the ground below them, but here it's like, there's another handgun ammo? Good lord, they're giving you a bunch of handguns. Look at that, we're at 30 already, and we've only picked up 2 of them. Alright, let's go this way. The elevator's power source. There's a round lid. Oh, we can't carry. Okay, well, let's get rid of the one herb then. We don't need that. That's a Alright, it said something. Take the shaft. Did you tell him to work the shaft? Good job, Neil. That's probably the only appropriate time I'd be able to make a Dragon Ball Z abridged or Dragon Ball abridged reference. I mean, I set the shaft, so I made a shaft joke. Not that shaft. Anyway, what else we got down here? Oh,
Enrico.
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser.
ah. That was actually a kind of cool cutscene. Also, it's really weird to me that all of these killed him with just one shot. Who could it be? But anyway, it's kind of weird to me that they're just randomly all these other characters. Like, I don't know, these members are I don't know, like what unit are Chris and everybody part of? I'd imagine they have a name. I'm just not sure of what it is. But you know, whatever unit they're part of. Oh, hello. Anyway, but yeah, whatever like organization or unit Chris and everybody, like Chris and Jill and everybody are part of, it's weird that we're getting introduced to these other members, but it makes it seem like they've been here for freaking ever. Like, because you'd think, like, it'd be one of those scenarios where, like, all of them go into the mansion, and all of them get separated, and then you rediscover these people, and they die, and then they die the next time you see them. But, like, I'm pretty sure none of these people, like, not even Richard, I don't think, was in the opening. Like, he may have been in the opening, maybe, but, like, he wasn't in the grand hallway when everybody went into the mansion. The only ones that were in the grand hallway when the game started was, yeah, the only ones that were in the grand hallway when the game first started was Wesker, Chris, and Jill. Nobody else was there with them. So did they get separated right from the beginning of the frickin' game, or were these people already in the mansion? Is that the... Well, I was about to say, like, maybe they, the whole reason they came to the mansion was to save them, but the thing is, I don't think they came to this mansion on purpose. I think they were going somewhere else, and then their helicopter got downed or whatever. I don't know, I might have to rewatch the beginning of this, but I think that's the reason why I don't think they intentionally came to the mansion. I think the mansion kind of came to them a little bit. Because they got pinned down and they had to retreat back into the mansion. Alright, so let's keep the shaft, I guess. Still got 2 more slots. Yeah, the reason I came all the way back here is to store the items, because there was another crank that Enrico, or whatever his name was, had, but I couldn't pick it up. Alright, where are we? Oh, right, we have to go back through the door. I was expecting another tunnel, but I forgot that, yeah, you have to go through the door first. But yeah. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird to me. Maybe there was a bit more explanation in the opening cutscene, but obviously it's been a while since I saw that, because I've been LPing this game for a decent amount of time now. More than a decent amount of time. Alright, so we just gotta go back this way, I think. Nope, that's where we got the shaft from. There's gonna be a lot of jokes about that, aren't there? Oh man. This is gonna go up to a place where you can use an item and intentionally and on purpose. I'll say like, oh, this is probably where the shaft goes, right? No? Alright. And then I'll use the actual item that I know is supposed to go there. Just try to use the shaft on every freaking every opportunity. Alright, now we gotta... Oh, I think I know where to use this crank then. Is this called... It's also called a crank, okay. Alright, I think we have to go all the way back through... Pretty much back the way I came already anyway. I don't know why, but I was just freaking thinking of Enrico's name or whatever, and for some reason, I don't know what this is a reference to, but I just heard this in some video at one point, which is why I even know it. But it's like, my name's Eduardo. I don't know why I thought of that, but I did. Good Lord, what is wrong with me? Alright. My name's Eduardo. I would have loved it if just Chris was like, Eduardo, no! I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's because it's such a ridiculous name and I immediately thought of it for some reason. Oh gosh. My name's Eduardo. Alright. Wait, can we not use it here either? There we go. I was about to say, what's the purpose of giving us a crank if we can't use it here? My gosh, how did they build half this crap? Not even half of this crap. How did they build any of it? Like, seriously, how did they build any of this stuff? I have no... Oh, there's another herb. Herb? I guess we'll pick it up.